Previously on WeWanderlustCo, we're on a pilgrimage to the holy grail of Malaysian coffee, Ipoh white coffee. Forget your fancy lattes. This is the OG brew born in a tiny kopitiam back in 1937. And let me tell you, it's so good it'll make your regular Joe cry in shame. And that custard, so heavenly it demanded an encore. Today we're bridge hopping giants, striding across Malaysia's longest span. A bridge so long you'd think we were trying to reach Narnia. Spoiler alert, we ended up in Penang instead. Georgetown, here we come. We're temple hopping to the biggest Buddhist shrine in Malaysia. It's so zen, even your credit card debt will feel at peace. And just when you thought your taste buds were safe, bam! Little India hits you with a flavor explosion. Our taste buds went on a roller coaster ride. So much food. We ate so much our stomachs filed for independence. All that and more in today's vlog.
Got our Penang Famous Samosa. Morning, guys.
Morning.
This is our first time exploring Georgetown, Penang, and Penang is actually the correct pronunciation for Penang, as most people say it, but it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site along with Malacca, and Penang is known to be a melting pot, a culinary and cultural melting pot with so many things to do apparently. So Penang is nestled in the northwest Malaysian peninsula along the Malacca Straits. There is a narrow strait that separates Penang into two, which is the Penang Island, which we're currently on, and the mainland. And there's two bridges that connect it. So Penang Bridge 1 and Penang Bridge 2. The second one is the one we crossed to get to Georgetown, and it is the longest bridge in Malaysia and very beautiful, might I add, and the second longest bridge in Southeast Asia. So it's beautiful. So in this video, we'll be visiting some attractions, trying some street food that we've never tried before, and giving you our honest first impressions of what Penang is really like. It's been a really nice scenic drive up here, but we're not sure if the entrance is at the bottom or at the top. But we do see a lot of people kind of hiking down, so we'll see if parking is free, if we can park up here even. So we drove all the way up to the beautiful Guan Yin, Goddess of Mercy temple right up top, and you can pay RM3 ringgit we paid for parking. So it's nice, it's very convenient. We're just here right amongst all the attractions and all the statues and stuff, so it's very nice. Let's go explore the grounds. We are here at Kek Lok Si. It's an ornate 19th century Buddhist temple. It happens to be the largest temple in Malaysia and Penang's largest Buddhist temple with over 100 years of history. It took 40 years to build this temple, and I can't believe we're finally here. The beautiful bronze statue that you guys see here is Guan Yin, and she is the Goddess of Mercy. She stands at 99 feet tall, and they erected her in 2002 after the fires burned down the white plaster statue right behind me, Kuan Yin. So they decided to remake her, and it is standing beautiful and taller than the previous one. So there's more to see all around here. There's like the middle and the lower grounds. So there happens to be a garden there that we're really interested in checking out. There's lots of beautiful buildings and structures and really lots to take in. So hopefully we're gonna now make our way down to another area. Hopefully we don't have to pay another parking fee.
So guys, I have a center garden where there's a smaller pagoda. There's actually Buddha statues in it as well. And just kind of everywhere around the property, you're seeing different Buddha statues, places of worship. You're seeing people worshiping too, laying out candles and putting out incense sticks. So very peaceful vibe. I would say I'll recommend coming here first and then kind of making your way up to the Guan Yin statue. You could either take the funicular or just drive up. So guys, as you saw, that's actually the 1,000 Buddhas in the temple. I was kind of seeing so many figures of them in all in one wall. Pretty amazing. And also pagoda that we're seeing behind me, it has 3 different architectural designs. So the very top is actually Burmese. The middle portion is actually Thai design, as you could tell by the wings. And then the very bottom is the Chinese. So 3 different influences making up one pagoda. Yeah.
So we are in the heart of Georgetown.
Yeah.
It was incredibly difficult to find parking.
Yeah, made so many rounds.
Yeah, just know that if you're gonna get a rental, it's gonna be really hard to find parking, especially around the heritage site.
Yeah.
But we've seen some beautiful murals. Stay tuned for that video because we are going to walk the heritage trail and try all the foods that we haven't tried thus far.
Yeah.
But right now we are pretty hungry after all of that exploring. We are gonna go for some food.
Sure.
Let's go.
So guys, as we're making our way towards the restaurant, just walking the street really reminds you of how close it resembles Ipoh.
Yeah.
Just the old facades of the building, you know, literally the facade kind of crumbling down, louvers kind of hanging out, you know, shutters.
Curtains hanging out.
Yeah,
windows.
sometimes it feels like it's abandoned, sometimes you see people in there. So very, very similar to Ipoh. I
Ipoh.
would
It is
say. Yeah.
Ipoh is known as Ipoh's big brother.
Yeah, it has the same vibe, same design of the buildings, colonial, kind of small town. Streets are super small. You could take a couple of steps across the street already.
Yeah, there's a mix of everything,
Yeah.
like Chinese, Peranakan, which is a mix of Chinese, Malay, old colonial buildings. Like we are really in the center, so it's like the heritage site.
Yeah.
So you'll see more old than new. There's newer buildings like, you know, kind of further out, but this is a really nice place. We just got out of the car and we were walking down and there's like photo opportunities.
Literally
at,
one
like,
block down.
like 2-3 steps down. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh, that's nice, that's nice. Yes, it's really cool. Like plan to spend, you can spend the whole day here.
Yeah.
Like if you really wanted
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Perfect street photography opportunity. So if you guys are into that, definitely this is a place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just sightseeing as you're walking about. There's a Chinese temple looking like building right in front of us.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
pretty. So pretty, like it's super vibrant and then the gold painting too is
Yeah.
really nice. So we had no idea that we were actually in Little India and there's Chinatown further up that side. And nice old uncle told us, it was super sweet. But this is the King Street's temple, so you're gonna see like at least 3 temples lining the streets. But it's really nice. Little India, Chinese temples, super cool. I love the mix. I love the kind of cohesion of everything together.
Unknowing to us, when I had mentioned, oh yeah, we have a Chinese-looking inspired building in front of us, we were actually by the King Street Temple Street.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
yeah,
Let's go get food. I'm hungry.
yeah, hungry, tired, and hot.
Got our Penang Famous Samosa.
So if you guys do want to navigate to this place, Penang Famous Samosa, right?
Yes.
It's on Google Maps. If not, then maybe the Diamond and Gems Batu Permata.
Yeah.
Would be the place to navigate to.
So this is one of the heritage food. The specific stall is super
Yeah.
viral, and it's super popular
Yeah.
because of their delicious, actually, lamb samosas. And funny enough, they ran out. It's gonna be available tomorrow.
It's possibly good. That's why.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but we got what we could,
Yeah.
and we got the chicken samosa,
Yeah.
tuna samosa, vegetable samosa, and like
Yeah, we got a
vada,
freebie.
right? Or vada.
He was generous with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, the total was $460.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super affordable.
I should give us 50 back. So, yeah.
Really? Oh, I don't know. I just took the coin. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get some more if this is really good.
But guys, I would say this is Little India, right? So this part of Little India, a lot of the stalls around here, selling all
your
the
Indian food,
Yeah.
all the Indian food fanatics
Yeah.
come to Little India because it seems like they have like a variety of like probably North
foods
Indian,
and
South
spices
Indian.
and- yeah.
And all this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I was super looking forward to the lamb samosa, but I don't know which one this is, but I'm just gonna dig into it and let you guys know. So the first bite was mostly the flaky crust that it has, but it's really nice. I don't know how long it's been sitting there, but it still tastes fresh.
Seems like it's wrapped up pretty nicely.
Mm.
I think that's onions. That look like onions.
Tastes like tuna.
Anything.
Very rich in flavor. Tuna. Lots of onions. I didn't expect to like it this much, but I do. Your turn. This next one is... Just prepare to get messy, guys. I asked for a tissue and a nice paper to like kind of eat it on, but I'm gonna use that as a wipe. The chicken one is not bad either. It's spicy. It's nicely flavored, and it feels like, you know, like a chicken curry. So a chicken curry filled in a samosa.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not your like little chicken pieces or chunks.
Yeah.
It's like a curry filled into a samosa.
It's like a hot pocket,
Yeah.
basically. Right?
Really good. If the chicken and the tuna is this good, I wonder how the lamb. Oh my
Could have
god.
been.
So, guys, if the last two was chicken and tuna, you wonder what this is. Vegetarian. So good.
Yeah.
It's got your staples: potatoes, peas, lightly spiced, but totally delicious. This may be my favorite out of all three.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good. So for all you vegetarians out there, this is a really good option. And this is the vada. Usually it comes with like a yogurt type sauce, I think.
Yeah.
We in Fiji call it vada.
Yeah.
Almost the same. So lentil rounds. It's made of lentils, all the Indian spices, but it's very nice. Like, I feel like their whole stall is no wonder it's so famous, because everything kind of tastes good.
Yeah. If you look behind you, there's a big line.
Totally worth it. If you're in Little India, coming to Georgetown, come try the samosas. Definitely the vada. Very nice. We are here at Krishna's restaurant. This is supposed to be some authentic South Indian cuisine. We clearly didn't know how to order, so we just ordered 2 idlis right now and a limau, which is a cold lime juice. We have our, I think, coconut chutney here, some sambar, and I don't know if that's dal. Not sure. But we'll let you know as soon as we find out. This could be our first South Indian experience.
Yeah.
We came here for the banana leaf, but they don't have it. So we're gonna make the best out of what we've got. Okay, here it comes. Yeah, and then we put this here.
Yeah.
Quite an experience. This is the first time I'm doing this. Oh my god, it's so exciting. I'm gonna try not to spill the coconut chutney. Okay. Let me try the idli first. Oh, nice and fluffy, warm. So idli is rice flour. Thank you. Yes. I love the coconut chutney. It's mixed with like chili and curry leaves. Then you can see mustard seeds, some maybe fennel. But yeah, it's really good. I like it. Yeah. What about you?
Some of the tomato.
It has a little bit of sourness to it, which Waseem might really like. Yeah. We have bottomless chutneys.
Basically, yeah.
Coconut, tomato, sambal.
It's like on demand. On demand chutney. It's like right next to you.
We are actually walking on the streets in Little India, right in the middle of the street with all the motorbikes and cars. It is super vibrant and it's really vibey. We really like it.
Yeah.
We actually like it better than Brixfield and KL. Our taste, we prefer it here because the streets are narrower.
Yeah, streets are narrow. It feels more
Closer.
close knit. Yeah.
And there's a sense of community, like a real sense of community.
Yeah, there's not that rush or anything like that.
Yeah.
It feels relaxed. Walking the streets, vendors are not pushy at all, and just kind of like eating street food, kind of just sightseeing.
Yeah. Although it is very closely related to the Brixfield one because it feels like the Indian community is pretty tight knit.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that.
Yeah.
So what we love about Little India is actually in any city we go is that they're super colorful and vibrant, And the one thing that we've noticed here in Georgetown is we've seen a Chinese temple, a mosque, and a Hindu temple
Yeah.
all in one area in Little India, which is super cool. And I think it's super sweet that there's a mosque in one place, and then right next to it they are preparing offerings for the Hindu temple. And I think that's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing to just be mixed together and like just live with each other.
Exactly, yeah. Knowing that your neighbor is somebody else or like practices a different religion, but you kind of coexisting, so it's really good to see that. Yeah, we found an Indian kopitiam. It is called Chettiar's. We looked at their menu. We saw a madras coffee. I don't even know what it is. It's possibly coffee mixed with masala, spices, something like that. And let's try out some mango lassi. We haven't tried one in Georgetown. We did try one in Brooksfield, so let's try something new today. Guys, we tried the Indian Madras coffee, iced coffee. They have it in hot too. I would say that this is like possibly up there in terms of flavor. Nice and strong. It is milk white coffee. Highly recommend if you guys do come out here, you gotta try out some Indian coffee.
And I'm trying the iced mango lassi. It has a nice, slightly sweet, sour taste of the mango and the yogurt mixed in. It's really nice. And the sweetness level is really balanced. I really like it. We really did come for the coffee, but I guess we're gonna stay for the food.
Yeah, so we went for the chicken fried rice biryani. So usually it's just biryani, but fried rice. So yeah, it has the fried rice feel to it. So it's garlic. Pretty good. A good amount of spices in there. Getting that biryani taste. But the chicken's pretty flavorful too. So
it's both our very first time because usually we get the regular fried rice, and you did say that of course this is different because one, they use the basmati rice in here, and they also have like a whole bunch of curry leaves, some mustard seeds, some fennel seeds, some cabbage I see, and then chicken. So he said that it was definitely going to be tasting way different than your regular fried rice. So let's see. It's like a mix between a Chinese fried rice and an Indian biryani.
yeah.
So if you've tasted that, it's like a fusion. This is a fusion restaurant actually. Yeah. So it's really good. I would highly recommend trying a biryani fried rice. The biryani was 14 ringgit. And the madras iced coffee and the mango lassi, they're really delicious. Actually, if you just want to come here for drinks, try the lassi and try the Indian coffee.
Next on WeWanderlustCo.
We are currently here in Penang Hill. It's a rainforest discovery center. I'm loving the views and the beautiful breeze.
Beautiful breeze, nice and cooling. Yeah, very nice.
Alright guys, you are here with us virtually, but let's go for a walk. Today we're going to be trying some satay, some beef and chicken, and some kampung fried rice. Our friend there, he helped us to order one of these. So, oh my god,
Your version?
so good.
Really?
Yeah.
She needs to be in the very top.
He wants to be the baby, guys.